Hello, Skinner Farm. Miss Diane, how you doing, darling? Skinner Farm. Where are you from? What part of the country? What you been up to, Miss Diane? Oh, I'm doing pretty good. Hello, Kathleen. Okay. Well, welcome in. It's the first time I've seen you in here, I think. Kat, how'd your day go? Uh, I know better than that knowing you, Diane. Hello, Miss Ann Jake. Dang, what'd you do? You threatened to cut them off, Kat? I'm talking about the food now. You might have been. I get off in the homestead deal on the prepping deal a little bit. Gray Wolf, I'll go and see him sometimes. North South Homestead. Say, when mama ain't happy, nobody's happy. Yeah, we have a good time in here, Skinner, and talk about just a little bit of everything. Oh, it's from Kim's, okay. Well, did you get them in where they found out what everything was at? That song, Squalls on the Warpath. Damn, that's the best offer I had all day, Bree. Got a couple of good friends of mine live in Bloomington, or they used to. Yeah, I want to wish all you ladies a happy Mother's Day. You going to threaten to gut them off? I knew they'd get them. Squalls on the warpath. Hey, Sean. Well, no, if you get up off your butt and get in here on time, Sean, I wouldn't shut it down on you. Lord, we got a little bit of everything in here. It sort of met Diane. TGIF is Bree. She's a character. She acts like she's bashful, but she's not. And Kathleen Klein is the sheriff of this thing. She one that keeps us all straight. Sean from Down Under Cruisers. They he owns 2 or 3 cruise lines. Angie Hayes. Oh Lord, I don't know what to say about Angie. No, I'm on some fishing shows. What's the name of the show? Something. Pete something. Macklin. Here's one of them Canadians. You arriving. Hello. Yeah, you better step easy around Cat tonight. She's on the warpath, John. I'll be saying yes ma'am and no ma'am to her tonight. Oh, it's still Mama's Day here, John. We ain't hit. We got another 15, 20 minutes. Because I know you, Diane. How come people always think I'm trouble? I'm just a sweet old country boy. Hello, darling. How you doing, Miss Angie? Land Cloud. I'm not gonna call you darling. What you say, Nate? Miss Sharon? How you doing, gal? Now see, what have I ever done to you? I'm in Waco, Texas, Skinner. Nate, I saw you were having some trouble of some kind. All to finally catch up with you. Hello, Ringo. Miss Barna, how you doing? Good looking. Yeah, that's good. I thought Paula might have pinned your ear back or something. There's a couple of these other women in here on the warpath today. I thought it might be in the air or something. Dang, Amy, you still awake? You gonna let me put you to sleep tonight, huh? Hello, Lorraine. I need to change the title on this chat. I put more women to sleep than anybody else on the internet. Somebody taking over. They want to come up. Come on. Yeah, I know it. What have you been doing to be so tired, Bree? I wonder if that'd go viral or not. Well, boy, I had a experience last night. It never happened to me before. I woke up about 4 o'clock this morning, and those broke ribs were feeling a little bit better, and I got a damn cramp in my chest. Oh, that was not nice. Hello, Timmy Ray. Diane, you so damn used to getting sent to the corner, you could go by yourself. Lorraine, that's nasty. Coffee ain't supposed to be cold. That is a neat sound to hear that water gurgling in a little creek. Pretty hard to beat. Oh, I'm doing pretty good now, Timmy Ray. got up this morning and nobody shot at me all day, so I can't complain. Michael Ann, what do you? I know you've been into something. Damn. I guess we're gonna have to tell No Mike he's sending all you ladies to. Never mind. What is that first word, Diane? Like I said, you don't never know what's gonna show up in this life. That's a pretty good deal, isn't it, Timmy Ray? Ow. Fort Worth, Texas has got a lot of stuff in it. It's not advertised real heavy, but got Billy Bob's and several of those museums up there. Yeah, you type so fast that you run a dang word together, Diane. See, he's trying to blame it on me. Yeah, I heard that. Mickey Gilly. Hey, Gilly's down there in Houston used to be a jumping place. Yeah, that's a neat one. Yeah, y'all put me in the same classification with Ray. It's always my fault. I'll have to look at that, Timmy Ray. I had a friend of mine that was a cattle buyer, and he bought cattle for John Wayne on that ranch he was out there in New Mexico. Or, no, Arizona, it wasn't New Mexico. Anyway, I rode out there one time in one of the trucks and just said hello to him. I didn't, there wasn't nothing to it, but he just quiet, soft spoken fellow. They claim he was really a nice guy. I'm not gonna comment on that one though, Sharon. Just when I move wrong, Diane, it's not bad. It's a whole lot better than it was. I got my big bike in the shop, the one that I was going to take out there to Oregon if I did get a chance to go. And I wish they'd hurry up and get through with that thing. I need to put some miles on it before I think about a trip like that and see if my ribs are going to take it. See if I can get Rocky hooked up in it. Angie has been known to get in trouble. I had trouble in here other night, Sharon. I had Angie and Kenny and Ernie all on here at the same time. Lord help. No, but that's a few more weeks. We'll see. I rode one today for a little bit. I had to run the store and try to crawl on the bike going up there. As long as I don't fall down. You're not supposed to do that anyway. But I sure have got spoiled at 80, 90 miles per gallon. Be nice, Diane. See how they treat me in here? They're like a stepchild. Well, I did about the same thing, kid. I got out of them for a long time when my kids were little. I was running a business that I couldn't afford to get hurt in, raising some kids. And so, but now I'm single, and if I hit something or got screwed up, it really wouldn't hurt nobody. That's a handful, being mom and daddy both. Hello, Miss Janet. Yeah, it works that way sometimes. You staying out of trouble tonight, Janet, or Shane? Oh, not you, Diane. for now. Isn't that the truth, Amy? What they say, somebody's innocent throw the first rock. Well, there wouldn't be no rock jumped in this room or any other if they told the truth. Somebody asked me here a while back, said, would you like to be 18 years old again? I thought about it for a minute and I said, no, I probably screwed up worse the second time than I did the first time.
Hi.
Hello, Lorraine. How you doing?
Pretty good. How's it going with you?
Oh, puppies are playing.
Oh, yeah. The first thing they do is start. They get jealous.
Mm.
My chihuahua has a cough. She's on antibiotics. Oh, that's my Boston. You want to say hi to Ron? Say hi to Ron.
Rocky raised up when he first heard the pups, and then he just laid back down and went back to sleep.
This one's coughing. She's got a cough.
Mm-mm.
You tell Ron you don't feel good?
Poor
Willow? You don't feel good? Yes. All right, now. Time for bed, you guys. I'm glad they get over it after a minute.
You're here.
Constant. Go to bed. Go to bed.
Thanks a lot, Alexander. Oh.
You don't like iced coffee, huh?
No. Don't like cold coffee. I like iced tea and hot coffee.
I don't like tea. I'm not a big tea drinker. I might have suffered through 3 cups in my life of tea. Just to be polite, too. It wasn't like I asked for it. It was offered and I said you couldn't say no, so.
I was down in Australia with a buddy of mine. They drink hot tea. Oh, yeah. Oh, Skinner, I gotta have the coffee. When I wake up in the morning, until I get that first cup of coffee down, I don't even talk to anybody. Best looking woman in the world walk through here, and I just be going, get away, go.
Rebecca's the same way. You don't have a cup of coffee in your hand, don't talk to her.
After I get about the second cup, well, I get where I can carry a conversation on, not a real good one, but I can speak to somebody anyway.
So your big bike's in the shop?
Yeah, I had to put some brakes on it. And when I got into it, I had to put a new tire on the bike. And them tires on them damn motorcycles don't last no time.
Oh, they don't.
About 7,000-8,000 miles, and this time change another $250 tire.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's getting pretty rough. And I don't park my Are you a songwriter, gal? I don't just park a motorcycle. If I own a motorcycle, I ride it. And I get tickled at these people go buy a big fancy bike and go put it in the garage and don't ever crank it up. I ain't too crazy about Dr. Pepper, is it? Boy, it's got to be ice cold before I can drink it.
I like everything ice cold. Water, everything has to be really, really cold or I don't like it. I do drink hot coffee though. I like hot coffee.
Damn, I could make a comment. I'm not going to. I'm going to be nice.
I'm missing half the chat here. I'm wearing my glasses so I can read chat without squinting.
Yeah, and see, now I can't go to that dip business either, though. Mm. Dang it, it's hard to be nice on here sometimes. Sometimes it just sort of pops out.
Most of the time I'm just lurking. I'm not even, I say hi and then I lurk the rest of the time.
Well, you feeling better?
Yeah, I had a really high temperature and I didn't want to go to the hospital, so I called the doctor and he said, well, take Tylenol and I'll send you an antibiotic. So better than going to the hospital.
Yeah, a whole lot better. What are you doing now, Diane? I thought you was in a corner.
She let herself out.
Ava put me in a corner the other morning. I told her it didn't make no difference in the damn round room anyway. Hello, T. How you doing tonight? Well, we're gonna have to check on Kenny now. He getting
Where's
worse.
he at?
I don't know.
Maybe he's sleeping. I doubt that.
I don't know. I don't think Kenny's felt good the last few days.
Been real quiet.
Yeah, he has been. She just goes get in the corner on her own, Janice. I don't even have to do it anymore.
See, once the dog said hi, they all quieted down. They have to say hi, though.
Yeah.
They could be dead asleep, but if they think I'm on a live show, they have to be, oh.
Oh, them dogs are smart. I've got to giving that dog of mine his treats in the morning, or whenever he wants them, or I give them to him. But I got where I give them to him in his kennel now. Now he go get in his kennel and he can go to raising his hand, want his treat. You, this dog of mine likes to eat. Lord help, I can't even sit down and eat without him just being right there.
Well, mine lay quietly next to me, but they're trained not to grab at food or beg or anything. But they'll lay right next to me and look at me, but they won't bother me.
Yeah, that's the way he is now. He won't jump up or anything. I won't put up with that. I
Yeah.
don't put up with him begging. Yeah, man, you come on back in here. You look like you fit in just fine. And Sharon, I'm gonna put you to sleep too, huh? I couldn't get enough sleep today. I think the damn weather's got something to do with it. First few hot days. Who's wearing checks?
They're keeping you in check, Ron?
Yeah.
I don't think anybody can keep you in check, Ron.
Somebody running around with a plaid pajamas on. You have a good one, Sharon.
So what's been going on? I mean, I've been lurking, but not really paying attention to everybody. Sorry, everybody. I just been not with it.
Yeah, it's been 2 or 3 nights. It's been plumb crazy in here. These gals got in here the other night, and my lord, I just sat back and shut up. Uh, Wild women are trouble to run. That's what somebody.
You're gonna change your title to something else?
I don't know. I think what I need to do, I'm fixing to start putting the videos out, and I need to. I can't use this title on them regular videos. I'm just gonna use it on the live. What do you mean, you guys? Not like a Yankee cat. You guys will never start any trouble. You know good and well. All I do is say yes, dear, and no, dear, and yes, ma'am, and no, ma'am.
And darling.
Darling.
Diane likes darling. We need to get all those women together and bring them to like Waco or Austin or something and let them loose for the night.
Oh hell no. Town wouldn't stand it. Sixth Street wouldn't ever be the same.
I know it. Take them
I
to a cowboy bar. Oh my goodness! Watch the men get thrown out the door.
They look at there, cat. Boy, you being tough on me tonight. Have you ever been on Sixth Street in Austin? Right.
I heard of it. I haven't been there, but I've heard about it. Yeah.
Way back when Willie Nelson and Waylon and all them were getting real big, they just took Austin over. And that one street down there, and I've been down there a long time now, and the that one street down there was just solid nightclubs, and it was every kind of music in the world.
Oh yeah, like bar after bar after bar. I remember that. Yeah. And they just
you walk in one bar, and it might be country and western and golden oldies and rap, all at the same bar. It was the wildest place in the world. And I understand that it's got pretty rough now.
yeah, it's like the red light district now, but it was a cool place to hang out, from what I heard.
That's what made Willie Nelson and Waylon Jennings what got them started right there. And I mean, they'd already got kicked out of Nashville.
It's big difference between Nashville and Texas, though, as far as how rough and tumble you can be. You can be more rough and tumble out here in Texas than Nashville.
Yeah, so I hold my beer and watch this.
That's right. You don't spill your beer when you punch someone out.
A buddy of mine, and he was doing something I won't do. I won't ride that motorcycle and drink. I'm not even gonna drink one beer. But some of them boys do. One of my buddies got on a big old Harley, and he had a beer open, and he was drinking that beer going down the road.
Woo!
And he hit something and lost that bike, and he hit the ground and slid, and the first thing out of his mouth was he shook that beer can and said, "Hell, I didn't spill my beer anyway."
Oh my gosh.
Kind of all up, but he finished drinking his beer. You know, some crazy dudes down there. I understand it's mostly dope and that kind of stuff down there now.
The ranch that I had my animal rescue at, a couple of boys would go, they'd ride their horses down to the local bar, because they still, did that. And they'd tie up the horses, go in, drink, come back out, get on the horses, and the horses knew their way back to the ranch. Well, the cops got onto them. They'd pull them over anyway. And the guy says, "What, officer? I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm not drunk driving." He goes, "No, but your horse had a beer before you left the bar."
Yeah, that was one thing that surprised me when I got up north in Indiana. They, well, a lot of them Amish people up there, and
Well,
you'd
they're
see,
drunk as skunks.
yeah, you'd see one of them buggies going down the road, and the old boy trying to drive it. The horse was taking him home. He'd be so drunk he'd be falling off the seat.
Oh yeah.
I used to hate them damn things. No lights on them, and we'd be pulling in big travel trailers, and you come around a corner, and this solid black buggy'd be there. I think they finally started making them put some lights or reflectors or something on them.
Yeah, they have mandatory reflectors and flashing red lights on the back, and then they have to have white lights on the front.
Boy, they didn't have all that when I was up there,
Oh, yeah, now they do.
and they,
Too many accidents. A whole family got killed. Well,
oh,
I'm sure more than one, but I heard about not that long ago, a whole family got killed.
well, them old horses didn't know the way home. They'd just be drunker than nine monkeys. Josh, if you don't mind, sub to this channel and share it out to some of your buddies, and we have a good time in here.
You never know what we're going to talk about. Could be anything.
Especially when Kenny is in here.
Poor Kenny.
They finally got so many run over to you that they put some pride. I don't know if it's I appreciate it, Skinner. Uh, I don't know if it's mandatory, but the buggies to have some kind of reflector on them. When I first got up there, they didn't have anything on them. They'd just be cold black.
Yeah.
And, yeah, in this room, yeah, you got to be a little careful. Yeah, and swamp ass. I laughed at Kenny the other night when he Googled swamp ass. That was hilarious. Dang, Billy ain't been back in here lately. I want to check on him. Were you in here too when he Googled that?
Motorboating or swamp ass?
That swamp ass.
No, I wasn't there for that. I was there for the motorboating. That was fun.
She got a mean whip, Josh. There's a lot of animals like beer.
Horses love beer. Dogs too. Ah, ooh,
I tell you what, I used to have a lab that you better not set a beer down. He go get a beer out of a cooler.
oh
Used to have
yeah,
coolers.
upper self.
He'd go over and open that cooler and get a beer out, bite into it and drink it.
You do them now.
Yeah, Kenny cracks me up. That's my partner there.
Have you seen much of this one?
No, I haven't seen much of that one.
Yeah, she's usually shy. This is Maleficent. She's half Catahoula and half Dachshund.
Mm,
Her dad was a Dachshund. He used a ladder.
pretty little thing.
Yeah, she's a good girl. Very good girl. She's one of my service dogs. She fetches things for me. If I drop something or need something out of the fridge. Yeah, she's a good girl. Huh? Good girl, Mal?
Hey, Josh, we got some folks in here at City Slickers, and one of these nights we're going to have to teach them how to milk a cow.
I know how to milk a cow, but I grew up, well, on a farm, so there ain't much I don't know. I know what you meant. I'm teasing. I'm trying to, I'm staring it down the right path.
Yeah, beer milk. A damn Labrador is half gopher, I think, and the other half sheep because they shed that much.
She's got 3 coats, but she doesn't shed too much. But I comb her every day anyway. Why she's so silky.
Kathleen, I didn't specialize in cows and goats. So you'd probably win that bet.
Oh, Ron specialized in women, not cows and goats.
They,
Just fucking Broncos and horseback riding and being a cowboy.
I've always been sort of partial to them women, I'll have to admit.
No, we couldn't tell, Ron.
Somebody send Kenny a email.
A wake up email.
Yeah, see if he's awake.
Well, he had that liver mush. Maybe that didn't go well with him.
He got
He was
what?
gonna taste test that liver mush.
Hmm.
I never heard of it, but I don't know.
If you got a use for horses, they're great. But a damn horse costs a lot of money to take care of now. If you take care of them right, keep them shoed and trimmed and their shots and all that mess. Yeah, okay. And I talked to him just a little bit earlier. I was in the same chat with him. He didn't act like he felt good. And he'd been sleeping a lot the last 2 or 3 days. Me? No, they, no, cruising not my ball game. I love to run around here in the United States, but they, I don't know. I was raised on the Gulf Coast when I was a young kid, and I just got all that damn salt water I wanted. I, and I can go down there now and stay about a day and feel like you need to take a shower 5 minutes after you get out of the shower, and I'm ready to go somewhere else. I tell you what, that homemade cheese is pretty good. Every time I think about somebody milking cows, I think about when I was a kid on my grandpa's ranch. Well, they had milk cows, and I'd come in there and they'd give me a half-gallon jar with full of that milk or full of that cream, and put a cup towel over it and screw the lid on it. I don't know why they put the cup towel on it. You sit there and shake that thing and make it butter.
Oh yeah.
I'd always get in trouble with drinking that cream before I put it in the jar. Hey, Mike, how you doing tonight, man? Oh yeah, it ain't nothing to making butter. Just a lot of shaking. That can be fun if you got a big boob gal doing all the shaking though. Shake it up, baby. Another one bites the dust. Good night, Ann. Yeah, you got to clarify things in here. You feeling any better, Mike? You gals always talking about these black eyes. You gone too, T? Hey, you got me. Hello, Linda. How you doing? They, Cat, you got me thinking about that rendezvous up there in Oklahoma. I may have to try to go visit that thing this year. That's one on my bucket list. I got off into the tomahawk and the Bowie knives a little bit, throwing them. I've always been in archery. You fit right in here then, Skinner. Get some of those bright ones, Linda. Them I was coming in after dark a while ago, and I met a damn motorcycle, and I don't know what kind of lights he had on that thing. But Lord, you talk about blinding you. I checked on some of the brighter lights for that Harley of mine. $400 per light. No, I think I'll get along with what I got.
You can spend a lot on accessories, that's for sure.
I couldn't believe a light bulb for 400 bucks. If it's a set of lights or something like that, that's still been high. But that was just a
It's
headlight.
just the headlight, yeah.
Well, they got them lights and blue lights. Man, they will blind you. Somebody turn the AC on. Get all kind of headlights showing. business. I'm not going to comment on any of that.
Janice, scaffolding. You need scaffolding. Or duct tape.
Just don't use any fly strips like we were talking about the other day, huh?
Oh, I didn't hear the fly strip one.
You didn't hear that one?
No.
About the guy that got out of the shower and he walked over and sat down in the bathroom and his wife had put a strip of fly paper down.
Oh, no.
So he'd give a new meaning to a Brazilian wax job.
Man, yeah, that would be rough. And then you got to use some sort of sticky remover because that doesn't come off your skin. You know what I'm saying? Then it just sticks to itself over and over.
I ain't going there. Ooh.
Well, at least he didn't try and wipe with toilet paper. Fly strip toilet paper. Oh, man.
Mm. Yeah, I wonder why you get threaten them with bread and water for a week. Mm. I bet your cat's a mess. What you cat? 5 foot tall, little bitty thing. She's spitfire. You getting her rigged up, ain't you, gal? I gotta hurry up and get that motorcycle back. Rocky ain't been on that motorcycle but once. So I'm gonna finish rigging him up. He done grown so much. I'm gonna have to go get him. And I don't think I'm gonna get him a collar this time. I think I'm gonna get him a harness.
Yeah, that's what I have for my Boston is a harness.
They, because the way that thing's rigged up is there's 2 leashes on him. One goes to each side where he can't jump out. And then I'm gonna have to put a windshield back on that sidecar. I'd taken it off.
Get him a pair of goggles.
They don't claim them goggles are good for them dogs. And if I got a good windshield up there, I'm not gonna worry about a goggle.
Oh.
It just
Why do they claim that the goggles aren't good for them?
they put some kind of pressure on them glands around a dog's eyes, and
Oh.
they claim they're not good for them.
Oh. I know Boston's eyes are real sensitive.
Yeah, they
They dry out real easy and they get gunk in them. And yeah, I'm forever, wiping stuff out of her eyes. Lint, dust, cat hair. Ron froze? Yep, he did. Now it's just me. So how's everybody doing? Everybody have a good Mother's Day? Mine was quiet. I like quiet. He's just rebooting. A cowboy rebooting. That's funny. I thought you went outside. There was someone outside.
It wasn't me. I've been
Oh,
in the bathroom. I'm going outside now.
there was a car up there.
A quick second.
Oh.
If I don't have any left.
Oh. Ron's rebooting. I'm up here by myself.
Oh. Okay.
Talking to my daughter. Ron's boots under the bed. Yeah, everybody had to work. My family had to work, and so I haven't been feeling well, so I just rested. Kind of just did nothing all day. Took a day off from trying to get anything done. So I didn't even cook today.
So you didn't get it off?
Just some mayonnaise sandwiches.
I thought you were.
It's in the fridge. It's got to go in the toaster oven. It was too hot for the toaster oven.
All
All right,
right.
love you. I wonder what's taking Ron so long. Geez, Ron. Well, I'm kind of taking a break from YouTube because I'm not feeling well. And it's like, what am I going to, I put my dogs and cats out for content, but what am I going to do for travel content when I'm sick? I don't go anywhere when I'm sick. So I know, sorry guys, I'm boring. Somebody asked me some questions. Somebody talk to me. Yeah, I feel that way too, Skinner Farms. It's been a rough year. Not necessarily financially, but like health concerns and garbage. Mostly garbage. It's just bull crap, Bye, Camp Goer One. I wonder if Ron's gonna come back. Hope so. Yeah, I like Sharon. I like the sunsets and sunrises and all that. I got some pics like that too. Like I said, I've been putting up like shorts of my animals, my dogs mostly. I have other content, but it's like I don't want to chop it up. It's like supposed to all go together, but I don't feel well enough to sit and edit and do all that. So is anybody traveling this weekend? Anybody going out for the weekend? I'm sorry. Yeah, that's hard. This is unusual for for Ron to be gone that long. Hope he didn't trip on the dog and break more ribs. I think the past 3 years has been a years of trial for everybody. Like it just seems like it's above average trials and tribulations for people. I think Ron's messing with us. Why? To see? It's only me. I mean, it's not like I don't come up very often. I really didn't have much to talk about. I just came up because I felt, oh, Ron's by himself, and I didn't even have anything planned to really talk about. I mean, not that I plan anyway, but yes, William, I can see your comment. That's right, Janice. How was your week? Monday already. I forgot. You know, William, that last combination you said really wasn't that bad. I probably would have tried that with the orange cream, whatever. But I eat strange combinations of food anyway. That's what I mean, Sharon. I was thinking, oh no, he fell over the dog, took the dog out, fell down, he's outside on the ground. He knows how to call me. I mean, I'm not that far away. I mean, we do live 3 hours apart, but yeah, you're going into winter, aren't you? Did you see my message about your surprise in the chat? Um, the other day I did, William, and no, I didn't for this one. Let's see. You traveled to a church family's house and helped a kid with a strange school assignment. Let's see. And then you said something before that, which I can't go to. Mommy's go to mama's. Yeah, we do. I do. I'm like real protective of my children and my friends. Weird. I mean, not weird. I mean, I guess it's good, but I tend to get very overprotective. Yeah, Janice, we're going up to like 109, 114 degrees Fahrenheit down here in Texas. In my section of Texas, I'm a little bit hotter than Ron because I'm a little more south. And it's amazing that we're only like 3 hours apart. But just even that 3 hours, you go from he's he's got trees and mountains and different climate zone, and I'm in the desert Southwest. So I'm like the Mexican desert practically, and he's in a totally different. We tend to be at least 10 degrees in a humidity level difference at all times. Yeah, I can't do the heat. Oh, that's what happened to Ron. His whole system crashed.
Yeah, everything went down.
Oh, you're back. Yay.
The internet wasn't there. It
Yeah.
wasn't just my hotspot. I had to kill everything.
I was saying, I didn't have anything off the cuff come up with to talk about, which is not normal for me. I normally can talk, but I haven't been, really. My mind has been off. So it's like, okay, Ron left me by myself, and I don't know what to talk about. But then I just got the hang of it, and you come back.
Yeah, yeah. Fancy meeting you here, Kat. They, I don't know. That's the first time it's done that. Now I've had it boot me offline and come right back. But I booted the internet up 3 or 4 times, and it just said there's no internet available.
Oh, we were coming up with Ron fell and he can't get up.
Mm.
Ron's outside. He walked the dog and he can't get back in.
I don't have to walk that dog. I just dump him outside, and he takes off. He got his pen he can run in.
I have to walk my dogs down the steps and over to the pen because otherwise they can run the whole ranch. And there's oil fracking down the road, and the trucks go by, even though we got speed bumps, but the trucks go up and down, up and down, up and down. And then the highway is at the end of our driveway. Route 35 is literally at the end of our road. And the cops are always got trucks and stuff pulled over for the illegal immigrants. We get ICE and the state patrol, border patrol. There's hundreds of them around here. Everybody in our ranch has guns because there's people wandering up and down our roads all the time that just get dumped out or whatever.
Hello,
Our
love. How you doing, girl?
our crime rate's gone skyrocketing in the last 2 months.
Oh yeah, I imagine. I hunted on a ranch down there the last time I was down there, and we found a skeleton in a set of cattle pens down there with a woman, and
Oh yeah.
they don't know if somebody killed her or rattlesnake bite or what. But
Well, if she was in the cattle pens, it might have been a rattlesnake bite.
yeah, it might have been.
But if it was like on the edge of the highway or even down a dirt road, but cattle pens usually that would be a rattlesnake.
Well, that and there's water, always water at them pens, so
Yeah.
that's part of it. But
That's another reason why I don't let my dogs run across the road we actually have a big wolf over there, which I think is odd. It's this big grayish color wolf. And then we had coyotes, but when the wolf came, the coyotes left. And then when the wolf's not there, the coyotes come back. And then we got rattlesnakes and javelina and pretty much everything. And then we got those hunting ranches you know about with all those different kinds of exotic wild cats that they accidentally get over the fence, even though it's a 12-foot fence with barbed wire.
I tell you what, there's getting to be a lot of mountain lions down in that country too now.
Yeah, we heard one the other night screaming.
When
Rebecca's like, is that someone killing a woman? I'm like, no, that's a mountain lion. I think you got to look up in the trees, in the mesquite trees. They're up in the mesquite trees.
Last time I was down there, while I was hunting on a sendero, and for folks on here that don't know, a sendero was just a road cut through that brush down there. And was hunting on it and looked up, and there were two mountain lions walked out, and they had two cubs with them. You got two full-grown ones and two cubs, and that's unusual. Usually, you don't see both parents with them; it'd just be the female with them. But they were little old bitty cubs. But they're getting to be a lot of them, and they claim why they're getting so thick. We're getting a lot of them up here, and there's all kinds of hogs. That's just a perfect food source for them, and they're about the only thing to take one of them hogs down.
Right.
Boy, they're
I worry about my dogs being so small because not even that, but like the hawks will come down, pick that chihuahua right up, a 7-pound chihuahua, and just fly away with it.
One of you mods can post Josh's link, can't you?
It's crazy here. It just seems like everything's getting worse down this way.
Yeah.
Then my son's getting married. He's in Edinburgh right now, and I don't even want to go. I mean, he's getting married here so that I can be at the wedding, and then they're moving to Kentucky because her grandmother's giving them a house, one of her rentals, to rent to own. So they're moving, they get like 5 acres and a house and all that, and jobs up there. And then they'll have a regular wedding. But where I haven't been well, they decided to get married here so I could go. But right now he's working down in Edinburgh, and it is nasty down there. He says it is rough. So I'm like, well, I got a hotel room right by the church.
There you go. I got a lot of friends of mine that live down in that country, and I've hunted all over that country. So I know a bunch of them ranchers, and they've really got a problem down there. I know one couple that always went down and spent the winter down close to Freer. They got a big ranch down there, and their ranch actually bordered up to the Rio Grande.
Yeah.
And it got so bad down there that they won't even go down there anymore. They won't go on that ranch.
And my son's afraid to go to work. He's afraid to commute to work. He's like, I cannot wait to get up into Kentucky, because just being able to go to work without worrying about it will be great. And my son's no small guy, he's a big guy. But he's like, I just don't want to deal with these people.
Well, last time I
said, it's getting rough here too. Even where I'm at, it's getting rough.
Yeah, and you're what, nearly 100 miles from the border?
Yeah.
Last time I went down there hunting, well, I had a khaki shirt on. And that rancher told me, and of course I had a pistol on. And that rancher told me, he said, man, you need to get a different color shirt. Yep. And said, they'll see you, said one of them coyotes will see you with that khaki shirt on. And said, they'll be pot shotting at you.
Yep.
thinking you're border patrol.
Yep.
And with
Well,
them, I used to wear them khaki shirts all the time when I hunted. And I walked up on several groups of wetbacks, and they just scattered like a covey of quail.
oh yeah. Yeah, but the coyotes will go right after you. They think you're border patrol. I should have took a picture of the, I mean, Rebecca goes right to work and she serves all those border, border patrol and state police and ICE and all them. And she watches them just pull truck after truck, car after car, pick up whatever, or, or people just walking, right outside her door at work. She says, "Mom, it's just crazy."
Yeah, they're going to do something about that. And I don't talk politics very often, but that stupid ass president we've got just won't do anything about it at all. He
Yeah, I don't talk politics too, but I blame him too.
crazy.
When it comes to my safety, I have an issue. You know what? I can't even go out in my yard. I can't go out in my yard.
Yeah, it's crazy. And I don't mind the immigrants coming over, but there's laws that they can do it legal. You know, and if we break a damn law, they put us in jail.
In a
They let
minute, and they don't let you back out either.
Yeah, and the way they are, they'll just go in there and turn them back loose. Just it don't make much damn sense. But anyway,
Yeah,
I'm I'm sure he worries about what I think. Hmm.
it's the annoying part to me isn't the politics or isn't the fact that it's going on. It's the problem that people want to say it's not happening when I'm watching it happen every day, and I have to live with that threat every day. And I'm disabled, so I'm a big girl, but still, my daughter's not big. My daughter's 5'4" and 100 and something pounds soaking wet, and she where she works, she deals with money and people and everything, and she's the manager. She's got to close up at night, and who's protecting her?
Hang on just a minute. I'm trying to get something straightened out here.
Yeah,
It's still all right. I'm trying to get where I could post that link, and it won't let me post it since I come back online.
that's how it is a lot, Janice, is you got to pick the best of a bunch of rotten apples.
Yeah, there it went.
But we got cameras all over the ranch. My landlord walks around with his gun on him all the time. My landlady walks around with her gun all the time. I don't. I'm afraid I'm going to fall and shoot myself in the foot.
But I tell you what, that's one of the best laws they ever passed in Texas, where you could carry a pistol and didn't have to be concealed, and you didn't
Right.
have a license to do it.
It's saving people's lives.
Everybody I know, I'd say 95% of the people I know now carry at times, you know.
Yeah.
And boy, there's a lot of women carrying.
You have to. You've got no choice. My poor neighbor, her husband goes to work. He's a truck driver, and he goes to work for a month or two, and she's by herself with like 4 girls and a little boy. And she goes out to feed the horses, and on the other side of the round pen is some guy hiding in the bushes. And This is right behind my yard. Our land abuts her land. So they, in the corner of our ranch was this guy ducking behind her round pen. She calls up my landlord and they go running. She goes running so that they converge on this guy. They had called the cops and the cops were coming in, and it was a legal guy. And he's like, I just was looking for something to eat and drink.
Yeah. Hello, Carl. How
So
you doing?
they're put in a position where they're going to get hurt too.
Well, and something else too that's going on. This damn dope has got so cheap, and they're so stout. There's so many of these damn meth heads running around now that crackheads that in the last year since before I've got my trailer parked, I I walked out there in the middle of the night twice with a pistol and put somebody on the ground and called the sheriff. You know, and that Waco's a long ways from border, but
From the border, yeah.
that wasn't.
Everybody, not to talk bad about my town, and I haven't said the name of my town, but everybody has either they're a full-time drug dealer and they work part-time, or they're a full-time employee somewhere and a part-time drug dealer. There's almost like no people, especially around my daughter's age, that aren't involved in drugs in some sort of way.
Yeah, it's bad.
My daughter's like, I can't make friends here. I don't know. I can't trust anyone. I got employees that I have to turn a blind eye to. You know, if it wasn't for the cruise and the Disney, and I don't want to dump on that, but we would be wanting to leave. But if we knew 6 months ago what we know now, we wouldn't have gone this route. We would have got the bus and gone, because 6 months ago there was a wall going up. There was, things going on to protect us, but now everything's gone to hell in a handbasket.
Yeah, bad. Well, Janice, here in Texas, I never carried a firearm unless I was
Never
going
had to.
hunting or something like that. And I didn't worry about it. Now, I've always got about a 4-inch knife on my belt, but that's a tool. I use it. I've lost some, when that hand got messed up, I lost some grip in it. Or like you try to open a package of crackers or something like that, I don't have a grip to open them, so I use a knife to do it. And I carry that knife everywhere with me. But like I say, it's just a tool. I use it all the time.
It's bad when you have to have something to defend yourself on a day-to-day basis like that.
Yeah.
The most I worried about was rattlesnakes. I didn't have a rattlesnake pole or anything, and I worked on a ranch and with cattle and horses and everything. And I've had a handgun so that hopefully I could shoot the rattlesnake before it got me or one of my horses. But other than that, I never had a gun for self protection against another human being. Now it's a case of you have to have something to defend yourself against other human beings. I don't like living that way.
Well, hopefully, maybe after this election, some of that'll straighten up. Oh, Carl, how your daughter's doing? Cat up there in Indiana, when I was pulling them RVs, there was one town there, it's a pretty nice little old town, and the illegals just took it over. I mean, literally, that's all that's there anymore. And that's 60 miles from Chicago, so it's way up there. Yeah, that's great. Hey,
Well, I think our governor got it right. Send a busload of them over to Washington D.C. Let them deal with them.
it ain't big enough.
Well, we don't need them.
No, but I don't know what the hell they're gonna do about it. They gonna have to do something, but I don't know what it's gonna take something major to stop it. They stop them from coming across pretty easy. They but there's so many over here already now that I don't know. Just something else.
I think
We
every country has that issue, but I think the way that our country is dealing with it isn't exactly a good way of dealing with it.
no. Yeah, I know, Cat. They, I tell you what, tonight we're gonna go about 10 or 15 more minutes, and then we're gonna shut it down a little bit early tonight. They, after getting a cramp in my ribs, I didn't sleep much last night. I'm about to fall out of this chair. That's weird to have broke ribs and have a damn cramp in your chest right on top of them. Now, you talk about lighting you up.
Oh yeah,
Mm.
I've been getting Charlie horses in my calves and in my feet. It's like so
Well,
I
that
started eating bananas and strawberries for the
that's what
potassium.
that's what I did in my chest last night. I got a Charlie horse in it, and I'll do
Oh,
it once in a while. I'll bend over, and the muscles going across my belly will rib up, and it's just a Charlie horse is all it is. And boy, when I got that thing over on, I don't know why I got it right on top of them ribs, but I damn sure did. First time I ever had that happen.
well, you need to go get yourself a banana split, bananas and strawberries.
No, I didn't get them re-X-rayed today, Cat. It just it just hurt like hell. But it's actually a little bit better today.
You
They
still look squirmish, like you're tight, and not feeling good.
yeah, it may be. I don't know, but I didn't sleep after that because that after the cramp was over with, I was hurting bad enough I couldn't go to sleep. It yeah, bananas and potatoes, and I tell you the one I found out that helps quicker than anything else is just damn dill pickle juice.
What
You get
kind of pills?
dill pickle,
Oh, dill pickles. Yeah.
and now that'll knock cramps faster than anything I ever found. You know, they tell us not to eat too much salt now. When I was playing football and stuff in high school and boxing, they give you damn salt pills.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just and uh, and boy, it cool. You could be just piping hot and it cool you down.
Look at this nut.
Uh, well, she ever jump up and put her paws around your neck and hold your head still.
Okay. The other day, she tore my earring out. She was biting my nose. Sometimes she just goes crazy. I got my air conditioner all the way up, and it is hot as heck in here.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to turn mine up a little bit. It's getting warm in here. Hey,
People get surprised because, like, around 8 or 9, it will cool off, and then come around this time of night, it starts getting hot again. They're like, "How does that work?"
well,
And it's like,
we've been pretty lucky though because it's nothing unusual to have 100 and something degree days in April. You know, the end of March and first of April, and this is just now getting hot here now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good night, William. You have a good one, man. I was reading somewhere, Kathleen, that we were talking about that pickle juice. That somebody they base Gatorade off that pickle juice, and when they come up with it, something about the electrolytes in it or something. But it sure works. Yeah. Well, anybody else want to come up for a little bit? Like I say, we're not going to stay on here too much longer.
Oh, good night, William.
Oh no, you didn't miss much. Gosh, we're
No,
gonna
we just been.
we we're fixing to shut this thing down a little bit. I'm tired, and I think this will be the earliest I've ever shut this thing down. It's just well,
It's me, Ron. I'm boring you.
no, it's not bored. I'm just tired
I'm
today.
teasing.
But we
I'm just a country girl. I'm not one of those flashy girls who talk about everything under the sun.
there.
Now, talk to me about farm animals and boats and trucks and buses and cars and motorcycles, stuff like that. But
Ooh, that sounds good, Kathleen. I haven't had a good cantaloupe in a long time. We used to have a place here in West Texas that grew them. They were in the dry country, and they were really good. And but you can't find a good cantaloupe anymore. If it's wet, well, they don't wind up getting sweet. They used to call them Pecos cantaloupe. There were a ton of them grown. Well, I did do one thing today. This is the first day I planted some lettuce, and I went out there and cut some of that for that hamburger I made. Boy, that real lettuce sure tastes a lot better. Well, folks, I think I'm fixing to do it. It sort of quit on y'all early tonight, but I think I'm gonna lay it down here in a minute. So, yeah, I appreciate y'all all coming down. Hmm.
bye, guys. Thank you for having me up, Ron.
All right, we appreciate you coming up. Josh, appreciate you coming in. Miss
Have
Janet,
a good night, everybody.
yeah, I am sort of partial to melons. It's when they're big and sweet. But we'll see y'all later. Y'all have a good night.